I could just sit here and talk about how great this movie was. It's pretty much all I want to do, but I need to ask you questions today. And I have to tell you that the man that doing the security in the cinema last night definitely has footage of me with a single tear rolling down my face. I was so emotional watching this movie, and it caught me by surprise, but it was in the most wonderful way. Did you have a similar kind of reaction when you looked at the script? You must have.
Oh yeah. Start to finish immediately. Yeah. Just a couple pages in and it was over. Didn't stop until, the end. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's beautifully written. It's beautifully written and so much substance in it, yeah.
And I think the thing with this film, and I would love to know what you think about it, is that when I go and see a movie, I come out of it and I think, I want that, or I'm inspired by that in that film, or I'm lost in that story. But I think the difference with this movie is that I already am that. And I see myself in that, and it hits me completely different. And I would love to know, like, your thoughts on coming into the franchise, being in it for so long. Is that what people talk to you a lot about how much they recognise themselves? I mean, we talked about it on the red carpet last night, where you said you saw yourself in Bridget Jones as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that is the thing that everybody sort of speaks to about Bridget Jones, and how they found themselves in the character, and that's what, and it's a very, she's a very rare character in that way. She, so many characters kind of know what to say, know what to do, very, it's all very sort of set out, and just to have somebody who just feels natural, feels authentic, is really surprising, and is able to kind of win through, on their own personality and their own optimism, which is what I really love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Helen has often talked about how the Bridget Jones experience is her, making herself vulnerable and sharing her own sort of, most personal experiences. Yeah. And like, is in a very intimate conversation with the best friend about the things that you would never admit to anybody, that you don't want anybody to know. And we all feel that, and this is the beauty of it, is that she was mining these things that are universally relatable, because we all know about feeling not enough, and we all know about those inopportune moments for the bad thing to happen in front of everyone, where now you're gonna sink or swim, and it's fake it till you make it. And it's hilarious to us because we know about that. We know about it just doesn't go to plan. No. And yet, she carries on. Yeah. And it's inspirational.
It's almost like there's something wonderful in being beautifully flawed like that. And it's so relatable. Now, I want to tell you a secret. And it just has to stay between the four of us, okay?
Yeah, just us right here.
And I normally wouldn't have such an indulgent moment, but please allow me. So tomorrow, I'm flying to New York, and I'm taking my partner, who I've been with for 10 years, and I'm going to propose to him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry. I get a little emotional when I talk about it. So I'm by the time this interview comes out, it will be happened.
Hopefully it's that way around.
So,
we're going to have to delay the interview. I know. We're really sorry.
So I thought, we're complete strangers. I can share that with you. But I would love to know, what can you tell me about love? What has this movie taught you? What has life taught you? Where do you stand on love now?
Wow. Big question. I'm the youngest here, so I feel like I shouldn't be the one answering it. But I think, I'm going to quote a very clever actor who said that love is as essential as breathing. He said it.
I figured it was one of you.
And I think that's such a wonderful thing to remember, and to fill each day with as much love as you can is I don't know, maybe what you should strive for.
Yeah. My girlfriend, she's magic. She drew in her. She laid some new pavement outside of her house, and she took a stick and she wrote, just eat your ice cream while it's on your plate. And I love that. It sort of applies, take your happiness where you can find it, when you can find it. Just take it And, you know, life is such a mix of things all the time that, you know, there's joy even in the moments of bereavement.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I was, you know, try to look for that. Try to look for it.
I love that. And what about you?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's everything. It's just that love is simple, you know, and it's what we're naturally inclined to. So it's like when we take out all of those burdens and obstacles and all the other things we put in our way, that's how we feel.
Yeah.
We feel inclined to love. So it's
Well,
a
wish me
wonderful
luck.
thing. Congratulations.
Thank you for saying
I'm
that.
taking him to a place in Brooklyn, and I know you're in New York. You're in Brooklyn recently. It's a place called Love Lane, and it's a very nondescript street. I'm just going to take him there. It's going to be a special moment between the two of us. So I just felt compelled to share that with you.
That's so wonderful. We're
and
all so happy for you. It's over,
And I
like,
I think that's
gushing.
why I cried so much when I watched the movie last night. It was just so wonderful. And I want to repeat what I said to you on the red carpet last night. Thank you for taking such good care of our best friend, because she
sweet.
is the world's best friend. And I think that you have really just carried her and just given her such grace, and it was just wonderful to sit down last night and just meet your characters, and they fit beautifully into the universe with Bridget as well. So we really appreciate it, and I think people are going to love this movie.
That's so nice. Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Oh, have the best time.
I'm so nervous.
No, it's going to be wonderful.